Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wesam's World. If you're tuning in live, it's Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you for tuning in.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What was that sentence?
Was it a weird sentence?
That was normal.
He was like, thank you for tuning in. It's
3 p.m.
Thursday
At 3 p.m.
Yeah, that means today they're listening,
Okay.
and it's Thursday if they're live.
That's okay.
Dude, what a way to start
That's
again.
okay.
I love this group.
Be a fun night.
So it's December, and being in the spirit of things, I thought it was appropriate for us to bring out a Ouija board and go ghost hunting.
Merry Christmas!
Hey! Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. If you've been listening to the show, you know that I basically go to bed every single night watching some sort of supernatural horror film or ghost hunting show to help me fall asleep. And so I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and we got a Ouija board off a very spooky company. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Amazon?
Oh. Yeah, I hear that they deal in the occult.
Oh, yeah. Supposedly. So thank you, Amazon, for this wonderful Ouija board. I asked one of my producers if he would use it, producer Peyton.
Yeah.
You said no.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Hey, Are you wanting me to elaborate? Is that what the hand
Yeah,
gesture was?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I believe in ghosts, spirits, demons, all that fun stuff. Ghosts, spirits, I'll fuck with. I've seen it. Demons, I don't mess with that. Okay? And I view that thing right there as an invitation for demons.
Okay.
Okay? You know?
Now, I have questions about
Yeah.
this. When you say it's an invitation for a demon, it's pretty easy in your mind to just summon a demon through this.
No, well, I don't know how it works, but I believe the Ouija board is kind of like it is a invitation into the spiritual world. It's reaching out, and whoever accepts that invitation, you don't know who you're getting.
Okay.
Okay, that's my belief in it.
And I'm literally just asking questions. I'm not judging.
No, I know.
So in this spirit world,
Everyone's laughing.
I know, and I hate that everybody's
Everyone's
laughing.
You
at
just
me.
sounded defensive
I'm,
as well.
I'm scared of demons, and everyone's laughing. I'm scared.
What a pitch.
What a little bit.
My question is this.
Yeah.
Do you believe in this realm of the spiritual world that you believe in?
Yeah.
Do you think that these spirits and demons and ghosts are all just floating etherically, or is it a realm of sorts
I
where
don't
you put out like let's say a candle of sorts whenever you open this up,
Right.
and whoever's around is kind of like, okay, if they do this sequence of events, we're in.
Yeah. I don't think I believe in a kind of like one spiritual world, something like that. And like what my mind goes to when you say that is like Insidious, like the world when he goes into whatever they call that in Insidious. Like they're just kind of all there.
Right.
That's not what I believe in
The
or anything.
further.
The further, that's what they call it. But honestly,
Okay.
I don't know what to believe about that. Yeah.
Fair. So I'm respecting your no
Yeah.
on this.
And you're allowed to make fun of me about it.
But I don't feel like making fun of
Okay.
you, okay? I don't want to be forced to make fun of somebody. I don't want to be forced to bully somebody that I don't want to bully
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Maybe the demon, maybe we'll get a bully demon to come through the Ouija board.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, bully, bully Peyton. I'm like, all right.
That's what it spells out. It says bully Peyton.
Okay, cool. Frankie,
Yeah.
I've got to ask you,
Oh, yeah.
what do you believe? Like, do you think there are ghosts, spirits, nothing? Yeah.
I believe in, like, energy and all that stuff. Like, I mean, I don't believe in ghosts or demons or any of that, really.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of anything like that, really. No, because I would love for ghosts to exist and see relatives or animals, but they haven't said anything to me, you know? I would love that, you know?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
the deal.
yeah,
Like, I have
yeah.
a little bitterness, you know, if ghosts do exist. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Right,
My
right.
dog would have came and visited me, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what it is. So I believe there's energy between us. There's things around us, particles and all that stuff.
Cool. Real quick,
Yeah.
if this is somebody's first episode listening to
yes.
the show, this is Frankie. Frankie is just won an award for Best Scare Actor at Universal Studios.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
job.
Frankie is a friend, a colleague who I met in acting class. He was just on a few weeks ago. Check out that episode as well. It was great to talk with him. Found out that he's probably a manager of some sorts for wrestlers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to tune in to know what we're talking about. Anyway, just a little bit of a back story for our brand new listeners of who you are. Okay, so you believe that there's possibly energy, but no ghost or soul or anything like that.
No, I know, yeah.
Okay. When you say energy, could you be a little bit more specific, just so I can have a better idea of what you mean by that?
I believe, like, if everyone's in the room being negative, a negative energy can be existing. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I believe. You know what I mean? So if someone tells you this is a haunted place, everyone in the room hears that story. Of course, it's going to become haunted or weird. That's what I believe.
So it's the mental state or mental perspective a person walks into a place that will cause a vibe.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And that's what I believe.
Okay. I have so many now. I have like 2 other questions to hit on that. But before I do, Alex, just so our listeners know, Alex, do you believe in like ghosts, spirits, bully demons?
I definitely believe in bully demons, and I definitely think one's coming for Peyton.
Absolutely.
No, I do, because I talked to my great-grandmother after she passed when I was a kid. And I've talked about it before, but I've also seen someone in my apartment out of the corner of my eye. Now, when it comes to, like, this type of stuff with the Ouija boards and all that, I feel like going in knowing your guard is up and protected, you won't be harmed.
Right.
And you have to close it out, because as like someone who does body work, with medical massage, people come in with energy. And I had to learn really quickly that you can be affected. Did you think that was a ghost, Wesam?
I was like, things are already moving. A wire just fell from the table and hit the ground, and nobody responded. And I thought everybody's just going to be like, nobody saw that. Nope, we're not going to acknowledge that happened. And I'm like, sorry, go ahead.
It was heavy. It was gonna go down.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that, when I'm doing that type of stuff, I've learned to how to like protect myself from someone else's energy. Like you're speaking, they have an energy.
All right.
So I do believe, like, if you're not mentally strong enough, you can be affected by this. Right. But if you go in being like, you're not allowed here, I am myself, and all that, then you won't be harmed.
Okay. These are very interesting to me perspectives on everything, I'm always interested in people who have a very strong belief one way or the other, whether they do believe that these entities exist or whether they don't. They're like, there's nothing that happens. That's always very fascinating to me, how a person just goes, nope, that's what I believe in. That's it, Wesam, what do you think? Well,
Sorry.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh, is that our
no. I wasn't being a bully to you guys.
Demon got him.
Demon got me already.
Demon got him.
Demon got me. We haven't even started.
Wesam, so what do you think about this?
Oh, thank you for asking, Alex.
You're welcome.
No, I'm just joking. No. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in a God, a God that's beyond our understanding, an all of everything. It's not a man in the clouds with a beard on a throne. It's very man-made. It's very. It has limits to that. God for me is something beyond explanation, beyond limits, and that's why it's very hard for my brain to even start to comprehend. And so there's a very personal and spiritual relationship that I try to have with my Creator. And at the same time, when it goes to demons, ghosts, spirits, I believe in reincarnation just because, I've known people who've remembered their past life, who've had to actually cut off ties with their previous family because they were getting too attached. Recently, my brother sent me something which I'd love for you guys to listen to, and this is not the first time that this type of story has happened, but it's a Tibetan monk who basically was like, hey, I'm going to die and be born in Seattle.
Yeah.
And they found the kid, and he's like, hey, he kept saying reincarnation. And then he was like, hey, I'm actually this guy. And here's just this. I'm not going to show the video. I'm just going to show the audio. It's It's off of Instagram, so I don't think we'll be flagged.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
One of the most famous cases of proposed reincarnation comes from a
Oh, you know
boy
what?
from Seattle named Sanam Wangdu, who at the age of 2 claimed that he was actually the 4th reincarnation of the original Tibetan Lama or guru Dzung Rinpoche I. The former Dzung Rinpoche III claimed that in his next life he would be reborn in Seattle. In 1996, the boy who would only answer to the name Tukala, the Tibetan word for reincarnation, left his family forever and moved to Nepal to be raised by monks and to eventually run the monastery. In the 90s, the story was widely reported on. The boy is now 23 years old, is referred to as Dzung Rinpoche IV, and still lives as the head of the Tharlam Monastery in Nepal. One of the
So
most
shout out. That's from a Future Now show on Instagram, just so we can give them some credit in case people are wondering where they can watch that video. You had an expression on your face, and it felt like you were like, "I don't believe this."
I don't believe it. No.
Okay, can you elaborate on why you don't believe these stories?
I just believe that was horseshit. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I believe that just seemed like leading on. It could have been that family. Let's interview that family. Let's separate that kid completely. That story was just told facts that, you don't know. And then Tibetan monk, we don't know that. Everything just told that just seemed perfect, And
Like a setup?
yeah, setup, exactly. Just seemed like too much of a con.
From the
Yeah.
person who made the video or the actual monks?
Well, we didn't see the monks. We didn't see interviews. You know what I mean? I just feel like that was just a little too perfect. Things are not perfect.
Ah, interesting. You thought that the situation was too
Yeah.
serendipitous for everything to
Yes.
happen that way.
Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. You're a very I have to experience it type of person
Yeah.
before you can believe it. Or like obviously there's like secondhand experience of it in order for you to believe in it. For instance, you've never seen $1 million, but you know $1 million exists.
Exactly.
Kind
Yeah.
of thing,
Yeah,
right? Because you
yeah.
see it, the effects of it in your world. But once it becomes third hand or fourth hand or fifth hand and sixth hand, like your belief in it becomes
Yeah.
further away.
Mm-hmm.
That actually gives me something to think, like to throw out at you. So I guess with the advancement of time, it becomes harder to believe in certain events, even if they did happen.
I guess so. That's pretty much true, yeah. But I guess history entails, but of course the history entails change over time. So even things that we do believe
Right.
didn't really happen. I think like I was hearing about Thanksgiving saying like the whole Native American thing was not Native American, but like there was like the whole ceremony thing was built upon like because Abraham Lincoln made Thanksgiving a holiday.
Right.
It was about family and everything like that. It was the corporations and stuff like that that brought the whole the Native Americans and pilgrims together as that whole ceremony. That's what I read somewhere. And it's like, oh, wait, okay, that's how we see it differently. You know what I mean? That's what
Absolutely. I guess what I'm also saying and throwing out there,
No,
and
no.
without judgment, of course, but yes, I agree with you. Things get changed over time. Tales,
Yes.
People, especially secondhand, like spoken tales, the things change, names change, they get exaggerated.
Yeah.
Even written documents will change over time due to different translations and languages.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily a 100% guarantee that the event didn't happen, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's still that possibility, but maybe it's a little different from what we think had happened.
Of course.
Yeah.
It also reminds me, though, how you feel about that is how I feel when I watch a ghost hunting show.
Boom.
Because even though I might have had my own paranormal type activity, I still don't believe ghost hunting shows. Because I don't know what the producer's doing. Who's else is behind the camera? Do they believe it? So I just don't trust because I don't see it all and I don't know what they're doing editing wise. Why are you nodding your head?
He pointed at me. He was like the producers, and I was like, "We're gonna manufacture so much evidence
Yeah.
later on. Get ready."
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting world we live in nowadays where yes, there's a lot of untruthfulness happening, but at the same time, we are debunking things at a very quick rate.
Right.
Much quicker than anything before. It's harder to bullshit people and just be like, yeah, I tricked everybody. No. If you're bullshitting on something, people are gonna usually find out.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Back.
then-
Oh, go ahead.
But like with religion, some people hide with these cons. You know what I mean? Like if you start to ask questions about that Tibetan monk, I bet you're gonna get flagged and get shit upon. You know what I mean? Or anybody about religion, like my mind, I use Jesus helps me bend these spoons. And you start
Yeah.
talking shit about that, of course you're going to be attacked on, emails like that. People
Yeah.
protect. That's how they hide their cons sometimes. I'm just saying.
No, that's absolutely correct as well. There's a lot of snake oil salesmen out
that's
there.
what I'm saying, yeah.
I think that's such a sad thing because, from a very innocent perspective on any type of religion or spiritual practice, they just want to be better people.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the whole.
That's the whole.
That's the
goal, yeah.
whole core of it. Just to be better people, be better to the people around you, and possibly connect better with something bigger than you, and realize that you are a small part of something so large. Because we only see life through a keyhole,
Right, exactly.
But then you put in the negative side of human behavior: greed, lust, animosity. All this stuff that takes over people, and then they start manipulating things that were once supposed to be used for good into evil. Dude, I'm smart. I'm so smart here. Are we hitting the camera? You did it. We did it.
Woohoo!
Dude,
Got it.
look at that.
There you go.
So, okay. This was a really great basis conversation because I think it's important to have to understand where each one of us is coming from before we start something like this.
Right.
I believe in reincarnation. It's hard for me to believe in certain ghosts or spirits because I believe the spirit just goes into another human body as soon as it passes. That's my thing. It transcends time and space and just immediately jumps into another body. We won't get into the big specifics of it. We'll just keep it simple for right there. People in the comments right now, I bet there's like 3 arguments already. Right? They're like, this idiot.
Oh my gosh.
And then one flat earther. Of course.
I know they love to just haunt the comments. Don't they?
Yeah. Okay. So, but I think I'm 80% to 90% sure because of all the different types of mythologies and old religions and old stories from different parts of the world talking about fairies or like nature spirits. There has to be some sort of energy out there that's there. And in order to see it or to connect with it, you have to do a certain set ritual or be in a certain mind state, whether it be from drugs, plant, drink, smoking, or meditation in order to experience that energy. And I think now because we've disconnected from nature so much and we live in this very artificial selfish world, we're just about us, what we're experiencing in our hands, that we're not experiencing these energies that were once so common to experience.
Yeah.
That's possible, or it could be that we were just stupid and ignorant. We forget. Because take the average middle schooler, and he knows more than somebody from the 1800s, like an adult or an old person.
That's true.
He's not gonna go like when you went out in the wolves, when you went out into the dark in the woods, and you heard noises. Your mind created every possible scary thing. See what I'm saying?
No, I know.
So there's like these 2 possibilities that I'm in a fork in the road with. That's why I was like, you know what? Let's try it out. This is not the last time I try it, but this is just one of the first times.
Knock on wood.
knock on wood. So I got this off Amazon, and I'm not a bullshit. I just want to state that I don't feel like you would lie. Or just bullshit for the sake of bullshitting. And that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted you to come. Because I knew you wouldn't... You're not a liar. No. You're not a bullshitter,
Wrestling manager aside.
Literally won an award for the best liar.
Yeah. Exactly.
Holy shit. That's really funny, actually. Wow.
He picked the right guy.
And so
Yeah.
I didn't want to do this with someone,
Yeah.
a stranger or someone who I was like, they're like, I think it's moving. And I would have just, I was like, it's not moving.
No.
You're moving it.
Yeah.
And so from what I've researched about this, the two things that we got to do
Okay.
is make sure we have a light touch on it. And then whatever happens, we have to say goodbye to whatever spirit or whatever we were talking to. We are ending the connection. It's over. We are ending it. Goodbye. And then we have to take our hands off.
Oh, that's one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when we take our hands off of it.
Gotcha.
But we got to keep our hands on the whole time.
Okay.
That's what I've read.
Yeah.
Peyton will not be in the room during this process because he doesn't want to get any of that energy or demon, which I respect. Cool. I respect everybody's beliefs. And we'll do this in a little bit. Okay. But before we start, have you ever experienced anything supernatural? I guess not, since you don't.
Actually, yeah. When I was a child.
Oh.
No, yeah. When I was a child, I was sleeping in my bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I believe I saw the devil. I'm not even saying. There was a person standing right in front of me. There's a window, and so standing right at me, and he was looking at my action figures like I had and stuff. And I was like, holy sh! And I just kept on looking at him. And then I just put my blanket over my face. And then I went back to bed. And I woke up, and there's no one that was in that, spot where he was just standing.
How old were you?
I was like 7. Like around that age, yeah. Like enough that I'm not, baby. But then, yeah. And I always talked about it.
Very
Like I saw it.
interesting.
And it was like a devil in a way that I just thought he looked like, did you see Time Bandits? You ever seen the movie Time Bandits?
No.
No? Okay. Well, there's a guy that's kind of a devilish kind of looking character, so yeah.
You into movies?
A little bit.
And I bet you watched the whole movie, right? Not just clips.
Yeah, not just clips. Die Hard. Did you see Die Hard yet?
Die Hard.
Die Hard, the original Die Hard?
Oh, the original?
The original, yes, the first Die Hard, because you said you saw
Yes, the original Wesam.
Jesus, come on, man. It's almost Christmas.
I'm sorry, I don't like the way you answered that question. Oh, the original Die Hard? Yeah, the original
No,
Die Hard.
I know.
That's why we said Die Hard.
Because I saw Die Hard with a Vengeance.
We know.
That's
we
God
talked about it.
Yeah, well, I'm bringing it up again. Dude, I hope I get a bully demon.
Oh my God.
He got so scared. He was like, oh, no, please don't.
No.
This demon better be a
The
cinephile.
demon's gonna be like,
Hey,
watch all movies.
yes, that's
no
what I'm gonna-
more clips.
That's what I hope happens. I hope you get a movie demon.
Yeah, a cinephile.
I hope you get a movie demon.
A demon cinephile.
That's, you know what? That would be a level of hell for me, or purgatory. Having to sit through bad movies. Not even enjoyable, not really, really bad ones, but like mid-tier.
That's
I'm like,
Get yourself some Twilight, some 50 Shades, some really bad Hallmark Christmas movies. That's all you get to
That's
watch.
the life right there.
I'd see George Matlock in one of the Hallmark movies. Congratulations, George Matlock.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I know him.
That's something Zeke would say.
He knows me, I think.
Zeke wasn't able to make it today.
Yes.
Yeah. But hopefully he'll make it to the next ghost hunting session.
Yes.
Yeah. I had sleep paralysis really bad as a kid, really, really bad at my old house. And it actually was one of the reasons what it forced us to move out of that house, because me and my family did not like it was just getting creepier and creepier living in that house. We'd be in the living room and you just hear footsteps upstairs. Wow. Like footsteps. And every nightmare I would have, there'd be a witch in that house. And even after we left, even as me as an adult, I would have nightmares with a witch in that house. Very interesting.
It's like Insidious.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, a little bit. And then there was one time, I don't think I've ever talked about this incident. I don't know what it was. I woke up in the middle of the night, and what sounded like I saw lights coming through the fucking window, but the shades were there, and there was a deep bass noise. It almost was like a UFO maybe was out there. I don't know, but it terrified. I was terrified to even look outside as a kid, and I always regretted that. I always wished I would have just looked to see what I was looking at. I don't know what it was, and that was the only thing. But again, now the progression of time has happened. I don't know how real it was. Do I just remember that it was real to me at the time?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You just reminded me. I remember distinctly on a Halloween, I swear I saw a UFO. I remember it. I was just like, oh, that's interesting. And then it was gone. And I went, huh, no one will believe that. And I never spoke about it.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, okay.
Well, I'm not. You bailed. You bailed on it. I did not bail.
Well, I wasn't trying to bail, but you weren't like acknowledging.
He seems very judgy.
Yeah, he does seem judgy. But I just
my
wanted to bring up
God.
this theory because I was talking about this the other day with my friend Mary and actually Mads. We were talking about it. I was talking to someone and they brought up the fact they believe when we're falling asleep is when our soul is starting to not become tethered to our body in that moment because it's shutting down, like we're switching our brain and all that stuff. And because of that, you're able to tether the line or go into places where other things exist, like that realm, which is why perhaps you hear voices as you're falling asleep. It's because your soul is in this like not quite so tethered spot with your body, or like as I'm falling asleep, I feel like I'm dying, which is why I don't sleep well.
Yeah.
And because it's my soul not having a strong connection to my body. And so she had this idea that perhaps that's why, we can sometimes control our dreams, astral project, hear those voices or whatever. It's because it's not as strongly in the body.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. I thought that's an interesting concept.
I'll share something that happened to me a couple days ago with the voices thing. Woke up from sleep because I heard somebody whispering my name into my right ear.
Dude.
Female voice. Right into my ear. And it wasn't like it was in the dream or anything like that. It was one of those things where, like, Wesam. I was like, oh. Just wide awake, petrified. So, don't know what that is. Maybe I can get some answers today, because we're not only going to do the Ouija board here, but after the 15 minutes spot that we're done with on Adobe, we're actually going to do a spirit box session outside in the Black Box Theater here at Adobe, because we all have felt some interesting things here at Adobe.
Adobe haunted.
We've
Adobe,
heard footsteps. Wow. Remember that? That was crazy.
Yeah. Like one time I came in here and I felt there was somebody in here and there was nobody. I just felt like spidey senses. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, how are we on time?
We're at the 27-minute mark.
Oh, this is great. We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
We'll milk this a little bit more
For sure.
before we start into the Ouija board session.
Do that, yeah.
Yeah. I got a comment real quick on your snakeskin jacket.
It's vegan, so don't worry. It's not real snake.
I was gonna respect it more if it was.
You're
like,
so
nah.
much more if it was a real snake.
Actually, in Florida, they're trying to get they're giving people hunting licenses for the pythons that are rampant over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So they wouldn't have bothered them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Go down there, Florida, get myself a snake.
Oh, it's a nice jacket though. It's a nice.
Cool,
jacket.
thank you.
Yeah. You always post some really fun stuff. Do you like doing that? It feels like you like posting all the fun stuff you do.
But then sometimes I feel a little like self-conscious, like, oh, I don't want to be one of those people, right? But I liked it. But I like having fun. You know what I mean? Like posting weird, wacky shit, but also kind of,
But it's genuine.
Yeah,
That's
it
why I
literally
like
is
when you
genuine.
post it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Because I know you. It feels like so genuine. Like, oh, this is him.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not like trying to get followers by
I
posting
don't
it.
give a fuck about that.
No. See, yeah.
Fuck those people.
No. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like posting, yeah.
Are you still on your diet where you cheat on Sundays?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Eat clean. Chicken and rice, broccoli.
Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday. Maybe a little light thing here and there. I make sometimes kimchi fried rice, like on a Wednesday, to carb up a little bit if I start to feel,
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with the discipline of that.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of discipline, man.
Well, Thanksgiving I fucked up, so I'm just like
What's Thanksgiving?
bloated.
Yeah,
as
it's
fuck.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I was,
Okay, can we talk about Thanksgiving dinner?
yeah, let's go.
I don't like Thanksgiving food.
What?
What?
This is the first time I've ever said it on air. I had a great Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not saying like it wasn't good, but what I'm saying is this. It's too heavy.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I always am going to nap and nap forever after I eat it.
True.
Well, that's because the turkey also has that chemical in it.
Yeah.
That's been debunked. See,
has it?
another debunked thing in our new world of information. You would have to eat so much turkey
For that
for that to be even influenced into your system. You would have to eat like pounds and pounds of turkey. So it's literally just carb and sugar overload in your bloodstream.
Yeah.
You know, your insulin levels
spike
spiking up,
and you're crashing.
and you're crashing.
But it's so good.
I never feel heavy after a Thanksgiving dinner, though.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy to
but
me.
that's because I just have meat, potatoes, and a vegetable.
I mean,
I'm not
yeah.
eating any of the other stuff.
Also,
No
it's
stuffing. No.
Dude, everything.
But what do you not like? And
Yeah.
I just feel so heavy, you know, like I
that feeling
just
you get.
I'm like, oh my
Okay.
god, like and I just want to keep it simple. I just do the turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, gravy. That's it. That's all I want. When some people start adding stuffing, cornbread, another dinner roll, some more carbs, like what do we do? And then like let's have 2 different types of pumpkin pie.
no,
That's crazy.
fucking shit upon the phone. It's good.
That's good stuff right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You ever had
That is
the
a-
cranberries? You did the cranberry sauce?
Oh yeah, people do cranberry and all that
Dude,
stuff. It's
you don't like that?
No,
For
I've
me, it
never-
added
I've
to another
never liked
level.
it.
I mean, never did. I was a kid.
Never.
I was like, "Fuck! Why is there cranberries here?" And then recently, I'm like, "Dude, you can just dip shit." And then like the turkey's good with it. The mashed potato. What the? It's just sorry. But my mom's like, "You're an old man now," and I'm like, "Fuck off."
You tell your mom.
Yeah, like you're an old man. Like cranberry. Like fuck off.
Yeah, man. I don't.
No.
Very controversial. Controversial.
First
Demon got him.
I know, damn it.
It's the foreign demon,
The stroke demon.
the foreign immigrant demon.
Yeah, there's a demon for every possible thing that could happen. There's the movie demon, the stroke demon,
The bodega demon.
You better buy something.
You better buy it. That's funny. That's funny. What? Okay, whatever.
Just laughing.
Dude, I'm so upset. This is another thing. You want to know another thing that upsets me?
Let's hear it.
I can't talk as freely as I want to on this show because I want to continue to have a career as an actor.
Oh, wait, have I said anything that am I already done? Damn it!
No.
No.
Okay.
No, it's me.
Oh.
Me and Peyton were crying laughing because we were talking about a prank I wanted to do on somebody.
Yeah.
And I can't even say who it was or what it. I can't even begin to say it, okay? Because it would. Yeah, I'd be done. But we were laughing so hard, just crying, laughing.
I don't know where he digs into his brain to come up with these things. It is the most extreme thing you can possibly imagine, and he just casually will bring it up and be like, "What if we did that?"
Dude, and isn't that great? What's it like being friends with someone that insane?
I don't know, dude. What do you want me to say?
Does it make you uncomfortable being friends
No,
with me?
it doesn't make me uncomfortable.
Because you were laughing too.
Yeah, I was.
Because of the absurdity of it.
Exactly. That's the thing. It was like because you're sitting there casually, you had a few drinks in on Thanksgiving, and you're just like, what if we, blah, and then he said all of it.
Basically-
and it's just like, what? What do you mean? What if we did that?
It would have scarred him for life.
I gotta know about this. Okay.
We'll tell you off air.
Yeah,
I know,
definitely have to tell you off air.
Yeah.
My gosh. You know what? The next level of this show, whenever we have somebody like editing, like helping out with editing,
Yeah.
we'll be able to talk more freely. That way they can be the bleep editor to make sure that they bleep
editor.
everything.
We have a bleep guy.
We have a bleep guy.
Bleep guy. The bleep
Bleep
guy.
demon.
Bleep demon.
Bleep demon.
Get the bleep demon.
Get the bleep
Your
demon
job
up in
we're
here.
looking for.
Sign a contract.
You know what, by the way? I didn't realize, we never asked Tom if we could do this in the studio. Or
I mean, he does.
Oh,
He's,
I feel like he'd be like, sure,
he'd say sure.
Yeah.
go
As
for
long
it.
as you don't haunt the place, we're good.
We
Dude,
just released somebody.
can you imagine we really haunt Adobe?
Just released
Yeah,
Sorry, that was us.
Just don't do that.
We'll just get a priest and they'll.
Maybe we get a punk rock demon?
Oh yeah, they'd love that.
They'd love it here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is where I was meant to be.
There you go. There you go. There's this. You ever read the descriptions of certain demons, and they talk about how many legions they control in hell, and each you ever?
No.
Okay,
no,
there's
no,
like
no, tell me.
sometimes you come across a TikTok or an Instagram post,
okay.
and they'll talk about like this, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Sorry, in my head you said TikTok demons, and all I can hear is like the Beelzebub.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
The cats.
But this one's more like detailed, you know, where they and I'm always like, okay, where did they get this information? That's my thing. Where did you where did the original person look it up? Were they talking to Satan and they're like, hey, just out of curiosity, do you have like generals and how many legions do they control and what are their names?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, here's this information. Oh, cool, thank you. Like, how did that transpire?
I don't know.
Vice interview.
Yeah.
This kind of thing. Yeah.
Vice interview?
Company Vice.
The new Vice News? That's
Yeah.
that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They figured
Whoa.
it out.
Yeah. It was all them.
How do you think our world would change if ghosts and demons and spirits and fairies and some more of these, mythological creatures were much more rampant, and everybody's like, yeah, they exist. It's like wildlife almost. How do you think our life would change, Frankie?
I mean, we would probably coexist really in a weird way. I mean, yes, of course, after when it happens, we would freak out, but as mammals or humans that we are, we learn to adapt. You know what I mean? With the COVID, we adapted. We know how to, when shit gets weird, we know how to get weird in a weird way. Some
Yeah.
people might not. Some people do. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah.
deal. So I feel like if spirits happen, we'll figure it out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We'll give them jobs. We'll tax them. You know what I mean? Like something's going to happen. Make money off them.
Right.
That's how it's going to happen.
Or maybe like when somebody gets murdered, they'll be like, dude, this guy killed me.
There
And
you
then they're like,
go.
okay, we got to bring the ghost to court.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. You can't get away with anything.
Yeah.
You
Ghost
got
court.
the demon
But-
right there, or the
But what
ghost
if
right there.
what if the ghost hated some person and really thought it was like, I didn't see him, but I know it was him, and then like it's like gray area. See what I mean?
Did you follow them back home? No. Okay, that's on you.
That's on you. Yeah.
That's on you. Sorry, we can't try anyone. You didn't try hard enough to catch who did it. Should have sprinted after him.
Jesus,
Ghost.
what an aggressive judge or prosecutor right here. Like, wow.
Hey, you want to know so badly? Go get him.
I think people would probably get more religious or anti-religious because they're seeing demons and angels. And as we know them, maybe as we evolve and realize maybe they're not connected into that, but maybe at first people become extreme zealots of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get the people who believe wholeheartedly in Satan and the devil and like we're like, I'm gonna become like a devil worshiper. Because if you believe that, if you believe in the devil, believe in God. Like God's much more powerful than the devil. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? You just picked the losing side out of so quickly. Like, that's so stupid.
You know about Anton LaVey and the Satanic Church?
Oh, a little
and stuff
bit.
Like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it was like about being the best who you are. They chose Satan that way as opposed to the
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not talking about
Oh,
that
okay,
version.
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. That's a
okay.
very specific type of
Yeah.
Satanism.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about literally the people who are
Oh,
like
yeah.
the devil,
Which
the
is a
enemy of
small,
God. Yeah,
minority.
Right.
yeah. It's like that kind of stupidity. You know, like it's like
yeah.
you
No.
chose
Yeah.
the much less powerful person.
Exactly.
Like what are
He
you doing?
lost.
You lost.
He lost. He got
Maybe they think they won't be punished in hell then.
Idiots, right?
That's the thing.
Right?
You're trusting the devil.
Yeah, never make it
You're
with
right.
the devil.
He's the devil. Why would you trust the devil?
No, that's
Oh,
his thing.
wait. That reminds me. What do you think about the celebrities or the musicians who talk about making a deal with the devil or the crossroads or stuff like that?
Yeah. What do you think about that, Frankie?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Frankie.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, Frankie,
How'd
tell
you win
us.
that award,
Oh,
Frankie?
yeah, how'd you get
Yeah.
They're coming to get me. Dude, this reminded me the way like we start turning into demons of that what's that Tales from the Crypt, but I saw it as a kid and it like freaked me out whenever those gangsters like hood gangster shot up some people and then he got invited to this house by the devil and then
Oh, Tales from the Hood, right?
Tales from the Hood, that's it.
Yeah.
Dude. I was terrified. I was terrified watching that as a kid.
That was scary, yeah.
But yeah, what do you think of the celebrities who talk about making a deal with the devil?
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. What do you mean? Like, would I sell my soul to the devil?
No,
to
no,
gain
no, no,
powers,
no.
Or what about the celebrities that do
That's
that?
like Bob Dylan saying he made a deal with like the devil.
Well, Bob Dylan's a weirdo anyway.
That's
you know
what I'm
I mean?
saying, like, he's-
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if he really sold his soul. You know.
Okay, here's another what if for you.
Yes. Shoot.
Devil comes up to you.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I see you're still collecting action figures."
Fuck his nose.
And you're like, and then you get that same vibe. You're like, "You remember when you saw me when I was a kid?" And then the memory hits, and he's like, "I am the devil. Stay on your toes," or something like he says something, devil,
Something devilish.
something devilish,
something
yeah,
cool,
something
stylish.
cool, but like but you're terrified. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
yeah.
realize- Does that shift your belief on everything?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
I'd be like, whoa, but I still don't. I don't know.
What would you need to see for you to shift your belief into something like God or like maybe like a afterlife and stuff?
I mean, like to the extreme levels. I want to believe, dude. I'm not completely like saying fuck.
Yeah,
you
yeah. No, I'm just
everything.
asking.
You know
I'm
what I
not judging you
mean?
either. Please don't take that in that kind of way.
No, dude. No, but I just see it as like, okay, I just talked about it on here. People know about it, then, so I feel like maybe you do know about it. Or my mom talked to somebody. Da, 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 you know what I mean? That's how. Or a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
The story's already out there.
What if he like
But if he did
made something
Yeah.
like you've wanted and he just appeared from his hand?
right, yeah, like
Yeah,
if it starts doing weird magic, real magic, not illusions and stuff like that. Maybe I'll start to believe. Yes. You know what I mean?
Maybe I'll start to believe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I-
I want to believe.
I would have a much more extreme reaction, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, much more extreme. I would literally give up my entire life, like what the normal Wesam Quiche lived, and
Go be a monk.
yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because that encounter, you would just be like, what the fuck?
yeah, I would leave everything.
I guess maybe because I'm an only child. I have my whole world up here. You know what I mean? Like I never had siblings really, so like I always. One time, okay, I had a birthday party and piñatas and stuff like that. Destroyed the shit out of them. And they're all destroyed out there in the backyard. And and I went to go just look at it in the backyard. My mom was in the bathroom, did not tell me this, and was whispering like she was a piñata, like, "Hey, Frankie." As I was looking, I'm like, and I was like, "Oh shit." But I didn't like freak out, and I just went back into the living room and just chilled. And my mom's like, it came out like, "Over, is Frankie crying or anything like that?" And I'm just there, kept that to myself. You know?
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh shit, and then I'd probably go back out there and investigate. You know what I mean? Like that's like I want to know more about
We'll come
it.
back later.
Exactly. Like I believed it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go find out more information. So meeting the devil, I would believe it, but still be like, let's figure this still out. You know what I mean?
I would be also curious why the devil would want me.
True that.
You know what I mean?
Why are you special?
Like, listen, I'm not the best person. I'm not the worst person. You know,
Yeah.
I'm average. What are you doing trying to get my soul?
Right.
Are you that bored? Out of 8 billion people, are you bored?
Yeah. But again, it's the devil, so you don't even know that you're a pawn to another pawn. You know what I mean?
Of a pawn of a pawn.
Yeah,
of
like
a
it's a
pawn.
whole game, man. It's a
yeah.
whole game. The moment you think you're in control or you understand the system, it's the devil.
That's so insane to me that the devil would be like no to God. You know, like
Yeah.
I just find that mindset so crazy.
What do you mean no?
Like obviously rebellion against God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if we want to get really deep into this, no, because then I'll be really getting into my personal beliefs on here, and that's not something I feel comfortable with sharing right now. I just will say this. I think there's a positive and a negative, a yin-yang to everything in this universe.
Absolutely.
And so I think God lays outside of that realm of having an opposite. There is no opposite to God. God is beyond the limits of this universe. That's what I believe in. So when there is no, like, to God, the devil is not the opposite, because that would mean God has certain limitations.
Yeah.
So he's beyond all of this. So that's what I'm just gonna leave it at that. How are we on time?
About 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes and then we can start this?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I just needed to make sure.
You're welcome.
Because I feel 10 minutes with this is going to be enough.
Yeah.
Because here's my things with this, man. Yeah. I don't think anything is going to happen. That's my gut feeling.
Yeah.
I want something to happen. I'm open to things happening, to communicating.
Me too.
I'm open. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I think maybe so what do you guys think? Whenever we start this, so we'll put our fingers on it
Pretend.
and we'll put it in the middle maybe. We'll start with the middle.
Well, don't do it now.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta
Well,
say
you have,
goodbye.
you have
Oh,
to say
shit.
like,
Fuck.
okay, we're coming in here to talk to the spirits.
Okay. I'll do
you
that.
know,
Yeah.
We want to reach out.
All right.
We are not reaching out to anything with evil intent.
We don't say that.
You don't. Well, unless
No.
you want to have evil intent come.
Yeah, I'm cool either way, man.
I will say, okay, I'll rephrase it.
I was gonna say that's putting up a boundary right away from anything.
Yeah.
You know, boundaries are not for other people. They're
No
for
bumpers.
yourself.
If you don't want boundary, you don't
need
have to have
bumpers.
See,
boundary.
this
We're
is
good.
the part that I just can't wrap my head around. If it's this easy, everybody should be just summoning demons in their living room.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, you
I'm not
don't
mad at
have
you.
to. I
I'm
know
not
you're
mad at you.
You're
I'm
shouting.
I am
I can't handle this anymore. I think I have to put in my letter of resignation.
Oh my god, what is it doing? It's tearing us apart.
Demon
and I
of
find it
resignation.
annoying, by the way, that store you recommended. When I asked them if the dark,
Oh, you went?
I called.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Hey, do you guys have a Ouija board?" She's like, "No," and I was like, "All right." I called another place, and they kind of had a similar reaction, and I'm just like, like.
Well, sometimes I think you give it the power.
But wait, didn't Milton Bradley make one or Fisher?
Yeah.
Not Fisher,
yeah.
but
I mean,
they don't-
you
they
buy
don't
them in the
Toys R
toy
Us at a
section.
point, yeah.
But they're not at Walmart or Target anymore.
Yeah,
I'll say
because
that.
people kind of blew up about it. There was just kind of a couple of years where they were there, and I remember they had a boy Ouija board and a girl Ouija board. It was just kind of like, okay.
A boy Ouija board.
Yeah. There was one for boys and one's for
I
girls.
bet the girl one had a pink tax on it.
I think it literally was like kind of like there were kind of like rectangular like strips along on like
No one
little
got
colors.
that.
There was the blue. Oh, was there a joke?
Yeah, pink
Oh.
tax. The pink tax is anything made for women. They tax it more because you gotta tax the women more.
Gotcha.
Pink tax. They made pens for women.
Oh.
Do you not know that?
No.
Yeah, and they tax them more.
That's
Guys,
stupid. Yeah, that's stupid.
That sucks.
That sucks.
So fucking patriotic.
that
Wow, sucks for you, bitch.
Dude,
Glad I don't have a vagina.
that was the most honest reaction out of all three of us. Holy shit. We were just like, damn.
Damn. Okay.
That's, wow. No, that sucks. For real.
Anyway.
The same reaction, double down. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
sucks.
okay.
That's good. That sucks.
Wait.
Hope it gets better.
Dude. The range of topics we've talked about on this episode alone is so insane.
Yeah.
Just to avoid any hate mail, I think all of us agree, all the men in here agree that there should be no kind of pink tax or female tax
Yeah.
on anything.
Yeah, down with that.
Yeah, you pay taxes just as much as we do.
Yes.
And
It's
thumbs
not,
up.
It's not fair that we have to buy things that you don't need.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I wonder if no, I'm not gonna open up that can of worms. You know what?
Moving on.
We're not bringing out that demon, are we?
The pink demon.
The pink demon.
Pink tax demon.
Pink tax demon. Ah, shit. This is your fault.
It's like, yes, it is my fault.
Oh man, there's so many jokes I want to make now, but I can't because I need a
Don't wanna be
career in
canceled.
acting. I need a career in acting.
What
Ah!
could you possibly want to say?
Dude, imagine an unfiltered podcast by me.
Can't.
Oh,
I can't even
Actually, I
imagine
can
it.
imagine it. I 100% can, but I can't
Dig it.
see the
Because
ramifications.
I'll just be sitting here shaking my head the whole time.
I'll be
You
like,
wouldn't want to be
bleep that.
any. You would literally want to be the invisible producer attached to it, just so you would get paid and just not.
Morning the whole time.
Oh my gosh! All right,
Okay.
you know what? It's time.
Yeah, let's set it up.
Time.
All right, let me light these candles real quick.
Well, we're going to want to move the camera,
Yeah.
right?
We're gonna just keep it rolling.
Yeah, we're gonna keep. I'm still talking. Is it on me right now?
Yeah.
Of course it's on me. What's up, guys? Hey, thanks again for doing this, Frankie. While we're doing this, if people want to check out your Instagram and follow you on there, what is it?
Frankie Pozos, FrankiePozos, and there you go.
Cool. And what is your OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, not yet. Working on that.
Working on it, dude. With your body,
Not now. I'm bloated from Thanksgiving, man. So,
how long does the bloating last?
I mean, it's not bad, but it depends, and you gotta fast too. But I'm gonna eat Sunday. I'm gonna eat terrible tomorrow.
Just do overhead on this one.
All right. How long does the fasting last?
It depends. I mean, like this after tomorrow, after I eat like shit tomorrow, probably like Monday I won't
Maybe
eat at all. Just drink coffee and that's it. So the whole day pretty much.
Yeah.
But it depends too. So all of a sudden I feel weak. I'll eat
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, whatever they like.
I was listening to all that. I was just trying
No, I
to
understand.
do the
It's
fun
so boring.
hosting job
Yeah.
as like listening
Yeah,
and
keep
being
it.
in tune and making sure
Make
everything's
sure.
going on the
Exactly.
left side. That's been something, and for our listeners and watchers of the YouTube out there, this has been such a great learning experience for me because a lot of people go, I want to start a podcast. And I was one of those people because I love podcasting and I love talking about it. But then you realize there's a whole skill involved in conversation skill, in producing, and making sure the show's running smoothly. And it's been a great learning process. There's been ups, downs, figuring out what works, what doesn't work. And one of the coolest skills I've learned is to do what I just did, making like whenever there's a problem,
Yeah.
either addressing it or just
Yeah.
continuing on with the good conversation. Because if there's like a good conversation going, you don't want to stop that momentum, if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Dude, you should get your own podcast.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
it's too late now. Like a billion of them are out there.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
I guess so.
No.
I don't know. That'd be awesome. Yeah, maybe down the line.
Because you've got a great personality about you. You have a great voice about you, and people like you naturally. Like the comments on your episode were so great. People
really?
People love listening to you. You're funny.
Cool.
You're engaging. You're just a good guy, man.
Wesam, you can say goodbye to Adobe if you want.
Oh no.
Are we
If
done
you
with
want to.
if we're done with the Adobe segment? Oh wow. Well, thank you for tuning into Adobe Radio. If you want to watch us do the Ouija board, make sure you follow us on YouTube. It's at Wesam's World. Hit the subscribe button, and you can watch this full episode Friday mornings, every Friday morning here on Wesam's World. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye-bye. Okay. Do you just want us to pause a little bit so you can just cut, or just we can keep talking?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Whatever's easiest for you, my man.
My man.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, let's keep talking. All right.
Cool. Yeah, it's awesome talking to you. So.
It is. I am awesome to talk to,
yeah,
man.
awesome, yeah. You're cool.
When I really hope Stacy's class gets back in person. I'd like to jump in just for a month.
It's awesome. I mean, it's cool with Zoom, but still, yeah, like it's missing that, thing where, yeah.
I'd be nervous coming back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. That's awesome. You feel nervous. A lot of people
yeah.
are bullshit. They don't admit. You know what I mean? Like the idea. You know what I mean? I always hate that where it's like I'm not nervous at all. It's like
I just don't know how.
Because of the type of class, because it's a specific,
Yeah.
technique. It's Meisner.
exactly.
And that's a specific muscle.
Yeah.
It's not like, okay, we've prepared this scene and we want to work through the scene. That is like, okay, that's like any audition or whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
you prep, work on it. And when the time comes, you're like, okay, that part worked, that part didn't work. You can kind of feel it out.
Yeah.
With Meisner, any amount of bullshit, it stops. She stops it.
Yeah,
And then you're like, oh, shoot, here we go.
I love it.
Here we go. Here's the bumpy ride. Then you get in your head.
Yeah.
Dude.
She knows my tells, everything now. Like
She's-
but like now, like everything. She's like, you're clenching your jaw. You're doing this. You're doing that thing you always do when you're nervous with this, like a prettier girl. It's like, what the fuck? What am I doing? And then.
I've been working with my brother William with some acting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny to see him do the very, beginning actor mess ups where I'm like, hey, don't lean in on this line. I don't know why you're doing it. He's like, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it. Cool. We'll do another take. And then he'll lean in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why'd you do this? I don't know. I don't know why I did it again. We do it again. And he does it again. And I'm like, he'll do this thing where you can see him stop himself. And I'm like, okay, you've developed a bad habit because that's how you assumed the scene would go. You're not listening.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. No,
very fun stuff. All right.
Oh,
Looking good on your end, Mr. Payton? Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to do first ever Ouija board session here in the studio.
It's not
We've got
mine,
the candles lit.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I was looking at Wesam. Yeah, that's good. Which one?
27. Far left knob.
Yeah.
I can sneak through.
Okay,
Just very careful.
I'll hold this.
Imagine that catch on fire.
it's just be horrible.
That would be a great sign.
I know.
I mean, a bad sign.
Sorry.
Bad sign, good sign. I don't know. They're all signs. Have you been to Zach
Can you tell
Baggins'
me what
haunted
it's on?
museum? You should go.
Nice.
Really good. It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
totally showman of like show you the scary things, and it's just a collection of creepy shit.
Really?
Yeah, and he has it like this room has this haunted doll, and you can go in there and see the doll, and if you want to say hi or whatever, but you're in the room and it's scary. Yeah,
I want to check it out.
It's like if you're in Vegas, that is a must.
Yeah, right?
I would love to talk to him.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I would love to talk to him, Nick, Aaron, because I'm not. I need them to understand the skepticism of certain viewers, such as myself, who understand how easy it is to fake things in editing.
Yeah, definitely.
And the amount of evidence they've accumulated over the years, it's hard to go, that's all true.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say they're liars or anything like that, but it's hard because you're not experiencing it.
Mm-hmm. True.
So I'm trying to give it a shot here.
Yeah.
And I'd like to actually try this maybe in different places. You know, I'll try it like a few times. Nothing happens. Like I don't know.
Yeah. But I still think it's fun. You know, even if they're bullshitty, maybe not. It's the adventure. I don't know. I find that really cool. It doesn't matter if it's a fish this big or that big. I don't care. It's cool.
I love their beginning episodes on Ghost Adventures, like the first few seasons, because it's just them three, and it's like amateur videography. It's not amateur videography, but you could tell like you felt like you were going on the adventures with them. Now it's very like the budget has gone way up.
All right. I love Zach Baggins. He's so funny.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Can we?
You boys go at it.
All right, Peyton.
Good luck.
Where will you be?
You're gonna lock yourself
I'm
in.
just gonna pace around the parking lot real quick.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna pace in the parking lot?
Pay.
Well, yeah, just be on my phone.
Okay.
Or I can
All
sit in
right.
my
I'll
car.
text you.
All right. We won't be that long.
All good.
Dude, what if the demon came out there?
I know that's like not the safest
I
parking
thought you were.
lot. Like,
I thought you were just gonna be like. You're not gonna be in the building.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. All right. Respect.
All right, friends.
All right, babe.
All right.
Later.
Okay, good luck. Oh god. That's how hard. You don't separate. He's already gonna.
All right. Yeah. Everybody's different, man.
Lost Peyton, man.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Peyton, it's calling your name. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Let us begin. Hands on the Ouija board.
Right here.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's a light touch, so we give it, I guess, enough space to if it's moving to do its thing.
Yeah.
All right. Frankie and I are beginning this Ouija board session. If there are any spirits or entities out there who would like to communicate with us, please let us know. Are there any spirits or entities out there who would like to communicate with us? We are giving you permission to use this Ouija board to communicate with us. Is there anything you'd like to ask, Frankie?
I don't know. Is anybody there? Hello?
Do you feel it moving in any type of way, left or right, or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, I'm not stopping anything.
I'm not stopping. I mean, my finger is just touching it. Like, there's not like a heaviness to it.
No, I'm not,
Maybe if we move it around just a little bit, maybe to get the
flow of it.
yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That gives it. It's all right. Again, are there any entities or spirits who would like to communicate with us through this Ouija board? Do you feel anything?
No, I'm getting nervous though. Like, yeah.
You feel nervous.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just. I don't know.
Now, I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my hands feeling like it wants to move in a certain way, or if it's just my hands being tired, like, you know, like we're holding them up, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
that's
you're
it.
like not tired, but it's like wanting to lean in a certain way.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of too.
Again, if there's any spirits out there who want to communicate with us, we are giving you permission to communicate through the spirit board.
Fucker.
I feel a little silly doing this,
I know.
you know?
It's
Yeah. I feel like it's. I don't want to go down this feeling of. I'm open. I'm open to
open.
anything
Yeah.
coming in and talking with us on the spirit board.
Okay.
If there are any spirits or entities out there,
Mm-hmm.
are you there? Nothing. Should we close it out? What do you think? You have
I
any
don't
other
know.
questions?
I mean, I'm here to believe too. So if they feel a little off put,
Yeah, we don't want you to make you feel like you're off put. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm here to,
We're here.
I'm ready.
Let me ask a little bit more sincerely.
Mhm.
Are there any spirits or entities out there or in this room who would like to communicate with us? We are open to communicating with you. We give you permission, and we are open through communicating through this board. I have a weird inclination, like wanting to move my hands up, but
Mhm.
I don't know why. That's the only thing I could say honestly.
Mm.
Well, we're going to use a spirit box here in a little bit, and if you'd like to communicate with us through the spirit box, you are more than welcome to. We will be in the Black Box Theater, and then we can figure things out from there. If there are no spirits, if you don't want to communicate with us right now, we are going to end this session. Okay. Well, let's move it to goodbye.
Oh yes, sorry.
So, goodbye. We are ending this spirit Ouija board session. We are closing it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right. You can tell Peyton to come back into the room.
wow.
Hey, dude, imagine we're all like, let's show up in here in the room. Okay, yeah, just text them and then we'll all be like, we'll give the, what's it called? The ring? Is that, no, the grudge. That's the grudge.
Wait, the ring had that. When they would find him in the closet.
Or
right?
should we
right.
just all be staring? Because we wouldn't be dead, right?
Yeah. Let's all just be like, he's coming. Everybody stay still. Alex, get in.
I know. Okay, you wrote bet.
I hate when he says bet. So dumb. Here we go. He's coming. If someone skips to this part of the video, they're going to be so confused. He's here.
What are y'all doing?
You skinny bitch! The bully demon is here!
Oh, fuck the bully demon! Damn it!
And I'm raising all tax on women!
Demon 2, shit! How'd it go?
Nothing happened.
Nothing
Nothing
happened?
happened.
We were very open, and
Damn shame.
the only thing I could speak honestly, I kind of felt at times like I wanted to move to the right, but I don't know if that was just me, my hand getting tired. What did you feel? You said you felt nervous at one
I felt
point.
nervous, yeah, but I didn't feel any like I wasn't stopping anything either. You know what I mean? If the energy wanted to
You
go
said
that way.
goodbye at the end and all that.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I
More or
don't
less.
becomes haunted.
More or less.
All right. Thanks for doing this. If you're watching right now, we are going to do a jump cut to us in the Black Box studio here at Adobe doing a Spirit Box session. So,
Thank you for specifying that a jump.
so we're using two devices here. We're using a sweeping radio transmitter, right? Is that what it's called?
It's a spirit box.
It's a spirit box.
SP
7T
7T.
spirit box. So basically what this does is supposedly it scans through radio stations at a very quick rate, and you can't make out any words because it's going through it quickly. So you can't like make out a full word from a song or if somebody's talking on the radio. But apparently the frequencies in which it's hitting allows spirits or entities to communicate through. So if you're hearing like full like couple words or sentences, that's when we know like that's not coming through the radio stations. That's coming through something else entirely.
Yeah.
And then we're also using this app that Alex found. Alex, can you describe
Yeah,
the app
actually,
a little bit?
it just said another word, coast. So this one uses the energy from around the room, and it allows the ghost or spirit to go through essentially the dictionary that's attached to it and pick words. So the words might not be exactly what it's trying to say, but based off of how much activity is going on, the stronger the word is that it had tried to grasp. Like earlier, we had the word anomalies. And when that happened, the information from up top, the energy was really high. So,
Okay, so it's like
yield. It's just a yield.
yeah. So I don't know what's going
Yield.
on. Yeah.
It's saying stop.
Slow down, Alex.
Hey, I just got.
Or we're
Probably say-
yielding results.
Ah.
See, it's up to interpretation. So
All right.
if we get something at the same time as the spirit box, it said last, perhaps something will happen.
Right.
Right.
All right. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Frankie, you ready? Peyton, you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, we're turning on the spirit box. Are there any spirits here with us? We're here to communicate with any spirits.
Removal.
Removal of what? Again, are there any spirits here at Adobe Radio? We're open to communicating with any entities or spirits here. Frankie, you want to ask it any questions?
I don't know. Anybody there?
Do you like us being here? Friend. It just said friend.
Okay, you're a friend.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Are you our friend?
I asked, do you know that you're a ghost?
Did you hear that?
Can
No.
you hear more than us? You guys?
No. I just. There was something that kind of chipped through
Do
two
you-
times.
Do you know you're a ghost? What's your name? Can you make something move? Yeah. In the studio. Whoa. Alright, 1 second. I thought I heard something like,
Did you hear something?
yeah, like a deep bass, like almost like a kind of closing of a door.
From that or the studio?
Studio.
Studio?
Yeah. Like, you know the heavy door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you close it?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's what I heard, but I don't know. Can you make something move again in the studio?
Oh, that's fun. That just shut off.
What did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just put new batteries in it.
did you just drain the batteries?
Whoa.
Is your camera still rolling?
Yeah.
Did you just drain the batteries?
My eyes are getting watery.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. I'm just.
It's okay if you're emotional. If you gotta let it out. Oh.
That was me.
It's good. It's not kind of odd, right?
That is kind of odd. I'm curious to...
Where's the off button?
It's on the side here. And that's still got some juice left in it, which is fun.
So the batteries are drained.
No. Oh, well, now it's slowly going down again.
Did you just drain the batteries? Did you need energy?
Here, let me see.
Nice. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie.
Bro, I almost. Okay, we're back to sweeping. That scared me. So that voice was not. Anyway, okay. All right. Did you just drain the batteries? Did you just drain the energy out? If you're here, can you make a noise? Can you say something? Can you do it? Can you communicate with us at all? I just want to turn this off for some reason.
Yeah, it's like you're on a...
So, do you need more time to talk to us? Or are you gone right now?
Joseph.
Your name is Joseph?
I will say that's the fridge.
That's the fridge. Okay, cool. Just make it. See, this is why we need people.
That's why we
who
need
understand
people.
what
That's why
things
we need
are.
honest people.
Yeah. Okay. So your name is Joseph. Nice to meet you, Joseph. Is there anything you want to say, or can you make anything move so that we can maybe get some more proof of your existence, if it's possible for you?
The energy levels are a lot lower now. Are you trying to gather energy? See the energy levels?
I wonder how that calculates that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like what on the phone is the sensor for all that?
I have no clue. Ghost Adventures 101.
So this is really interesting.
Yeah.
I can't say that I think there's for sure think there's a ghost in here.
Named Joseph.
Ancestor.
Ancestor. Oh.
Joseph, your ancestor.
Are you one of our ancestors?
Do you have a Joseph in your
No,
lineage?
actually, no.
I don't have a Joseph in my
No
lineage.
Joseph.
No.
Do you have a Joseph?
Not that I'm fully aware of.
Yeah. Ancestors. Okay. Well, I don't understand. Maybe like you had an ancestor named Joseph who lived here, maybe in the building or worked here? Is that why you're here? Should we call you Joseph? Well, I think we're going to wrap it up.
Annual.
Annual.
They want us to come back? Make this an annual thing?
We'll make it an annual
Do you
thing?
want us to come back and talk to you again? With better equipment and understanding?
We'll come back and we'll talk with you. Thanks for talking with us, Joseph. Or whatever your name is, if it's not Joseph. If there's somebody out there. I don't know if we're just talking to nothing and just talking to random generated words. See, this is where I'm at.
Yeah, it's like Phasmophobia, you know, the video game where we come in with like $10 worth of equipment. But now that we've done this one, we're going to have better equipment the next time we come into. Life's just like a video game.
It's cars outside.
Cars outside. Honest here.
Yeah, honest here. Yeah, so nothing obviously solid that we got any evidence, but thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode. So we'll probably do this again for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, stay tuned, guys. Play us out, Peyton.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, leave a comment below, and yeah, thanks for listening and watching, guys. Always remember to listen, think, talk. Bye, guys.